Hi everyone. Now graph traversal. Traversal in graph means visiting all nodes or vertices in the given graph. And why graph traversal is required means graph traversal is a technique used for searching vertex in the graph. So in order to search a vertex in the graph, we need to travel a given graph. And while travel, visiting vertices, every vertex and every edge exactly once. And while we travel all the vertices of the graph without getting into any looping path, that means cycle or not possible. Okay, in graph traversals cycles are not possible and every vertex and edges are visited exactly one. And in order to search a vertex we are using graph traversals, and graph traversal means visit all the vertices in the given graph exactly once. Okay, we have two graph traversal techniques, DFS and BFS, depth first search, breadth first search. Hence I can say graph traversals, graph searching also. Okay, and for both these DFS and BFS, input is connected graph with labeled vertices, and output of both DFS and BFS is spanning tree. So where n vertices in spanning tree, n minus 1 edges, and no cycles. Okay, so this is graph traversals. Let us see one by one algorithm, DFS and BFS. DFS, depth first search. So these are the some steps we have. I will explain with example, but first let me tell me what are the steps briefly. And define stack of size total number of vertices in the given graph. We need to define a stack. That means in DFS we are using stack, and define that stack, how many number of vertices in the given graph, that will be the size of stack, and select any one vertex as a starting point in order to travel in the given graph. Visit that vertex and push into the stack. See, I chosen one vertex as a starting point. From that starting point I am starting visiting the vertices in the given graph. Whenever you visit a new vertex, insert into the stack. Okay, and visit any one of non-visited adjacent vertices of a vertex which is at the top of stack and push into the stack. So here any one, for example I have a vertex is there, one vertex, and 2-3 vertices are neighbor with each other. Okay, so I chosen here 1 is my starting point. So I have two adjacent non-visited vertices, right? You can pick any one, either 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. Okay, so like that. And now repeat step 3 until there is no new vertex to be visited from the vertex which is at the top of the stack. Yes, this third point is very very important. And when there is no new vertex to visit, then use backtrack. So this is a new word which we use in DFS, backtracking. Whenever you backtrack, you should pop top of the element of the stack, and whenever you visited new vertex, you should push into the stack. So this is a given graph. So here how many vertices? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hence the size of stack is 11. And here I am taking vertices without edges to draw a spanning tree as output. Now here I am taking vertex set V who are visiting vertices, and here edges who are visited edges. Okay, so now I am choosing A is my starting point, then I starting my graph traversal with the DFS, hence I visiting A vertex, then push into the stack A element, then top of the element is A, hence vertex set is added A, and from A I have two adjacent non-visited vertices, that is D and B. You can pick any one, so I am choosing D, hence A to D is an edge, and I visited new vertex, that is D, and I should added that new visited vertices D, and edge is AD. Then from D I have two non-visited vertices, that is C and E. You can pick any one. I am choosing C, hence D to C. I visited new vertex is C, hence I should push into the stack, then add into visited vertices set, that is C, and edge is DC. Okay, from C I have two non-visited adjacent vertices, B and E. I am choosing B. While traveling from C I visited B vertex, hence push into the stack B, then add into vertex set, that is B, and edge is C to B. Now from B I have only one adjacent neighbor which is non-visited, only one non-visited edge, that is B to A, but if it takes B to A forming a cycle, it not allowed cycles, then backtrack. Whenever I backtrack, so the top of the element is discarded, that means pop. So I popping the element. Okay, then I'm at C. From C I have D and E adjacent neighbors, but D is visited, E is not visited, hence I am choosing C to E. Then I visiting new vertex E, then add in visited vertex set E, then edge is C to E. Then from E I have two unvisited vertices, adjacent and unvisited vertices, F and G. You can pick any one. I am choosing G, hence I visited G, then top of the element after push into the stack G, then G is added over here, then an edge is E to G. Then from G I have F and H unvisited neighbors, but I am choosing here F. Okay, so now I push into the stack F element, then top of the element is F, then add into visited vertices set F, and edge is GF. Then from F to E is there, F to H is there, F to E forming a cycle, then discard it, then F to H is I'm choosing, then I visiting H vertex, then push into the stack, then top of the stack is H, then vertex set, visited vertex set, I'm adding H, then edge is F to H. Then from H I have H to I, H to J, H to K is there, so I am choosing H to I, then I visiting new vertex, that is I, then push into the stack, that is I. Now I'm adding that visited vertex I into vertex set, and edge is h2i. Now from I there is no adjacent non-visited vertices, then backtrack from I to h. That means I should pop the element which is top of the stack, then I, then I'm erasing this, then top of the element is h. Now I'm at h. From h I have h2j, h2k is there, I'm choosing h2j, then top of the element is j, then adding that j is in visited vertices set, then edge is h2j, then from j I have only one non-visited vertices, that is k, then I am choosing j to k, then top of the element is k, then I should add that k in visited vertices set, and edge is j to k. Then from k one path is there, h to k, but it form a cycle, then backtrack. So backtrack means pop the top of the element, then I'm at j. From j there is no other non-visited vertices, then come back, that means backtrack, then j is popped from the stack, then I'm at h. From h I have h to k, but it forming cycle, then backtrack, then h to f. So h is pop, I'm at f. So from f I have f to e is there, but it forming a cycle, there is no alternate, then backtrack, then f is pop from the stack, and I'm at g. And from g I have no non-visited vertices, then backtrack, then that means pop that element from the stack, then I'm at I'm at e. From e I have e to f, e to d, but those vertices are visited. Moreover, if I add those edges, those are forming a cycle, then backtrack, hence pop element e from stack, then I am at c. From c d and b is there, so c to d. From there is no alternate, there is no unvisited vertices from c, then backtrack, I am at d now, because b already backtracked. So from d I have only one visited vertices already, that is a, then there is no alternate. Of course d to e is there, but it forming a cycle, then backtrack, then I am at a. From a there is no unvisited vertices. Of course a to b is there, b is already visited, but if I take a to b, it forming a cycle, then backtrack, then pop the top of the element, then every element is empty from the stack, then until and unless this process repeated, once the stack is empty, your processing is over. So now check it in this graph. How many vertices? So here 11 vertices, it is n equals to 11, so 11 vertices. And how many edges? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so n minus 1 edges, that is 10, and no cycles. Then this is your output of graph traversal DFS. I think everyone understood how DFS works. Now BFS, breadth first search or level by level search. So here we are using Q as a data structure element, whereas in DFS we are using stack, and the common point we defining stack size equals to the number of vertices in the given graph. So here define a queue size is equals to the number of vertices in the given graph, and here same point as DFS, select any vertex as a starting point to traverse for a graph and visit that vertex and insert into the queue. Whatever the vertex you are visiting while you travel from starting point to unvisited vertices, once that vertex is visited, that visited vertices should insert into queue and visit all non-visited adjacent vertices of the vertex. So this is the one more difference between DFS and BFS. In DFS we started one vertex as a starting point, then we are taking any one of non-visited adjacent vertex, but here we are taking all non-visited adjacent vertices of the vertex, and we added how many non-visited adjacent we are visiting from that particular vertex, so added in queue. Okay, and when there is no new vertex to be visited from the vertex which is at front of the queue, then delete that vertex. Okay, repeat third and fourth until queue is empty. Their stack is empty, here queue is empty. When queue becomes empty, then final spanning tree we have as a output of the BFS graph. Let us see one simple example. So this is the given graph. Here n vertices, the given vertices are 11, and I am taking 11 vertices without edges for drawing a spanning tree as output. Now this is a queue, and I am taking vertex set who are visiting while travel in the graph, and here edges set I am also maintaining to know what are the edges I am visiting, right? So here I have chosen A is my starting point. A is my starting point. So hence I started my traveling in the given graph, hence A is added in queue. So visiting vertex A, and from A how many non-visited adjacent vertices? D and B, right? So here D, B I visited, D, B, and I am taking the edges A, D, A, B. Okay, hence A to D, A to B. Then A possible vertices, non-visited vertices are over. Then D, from D I have D to C is there, D to E is there, hence D to C, D to E. So when we travel from D, I visited C and E vertices. Here C, E vertices, then added C, E, then the edges are DC, DE. Okay, then D task is over. Then from B I have B to C is there, but it forming a cycle, then discard it. Okay, and next C, from C to E is there, but it forming a cycle, then discard it. Then E, from E non-visited vertices are E to F, E to G, then I visiting F, G or new vertices, then I should insert into the queue, hence E task is over. Then I visited F, G, then edges are E to F, E to G. Then from F to G is there, but it forming a cycle, then F2H, F2H. So I am visiting H as new vertex, hence insert into the stack and add vertex set, visited vertices set, and edges F2H. Then from H, so here F task is over. So from G, G2F is there, G2H is there, but both are forming a cycle, then discard it. Then from H, H2I is there, H2J is there, H2K is there, then H2I, H2J, H2K. That means I visited I, J, K vertices, that's why I am inserting into the queue. Then I, J, K, then the edges are H2I, H2J, H2K. Then from H, all possible ways I connected, then H task is over. Then from I, there is no edges and vertices. Then from J to K is there, but it forming a cycle, then discard it. Then from K also K to J is there, but it forming a cycle, then the queue is empty, so your process is stopped. Now check. So this, in this graph, n vertices are there and n minus 1 edges, that means 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 edges. Okay, then no cycles. Then this is your output of BFS graph traversal. I hope BFS understood everyone.